Hello, Reject Nation. It's Greg over here.
And it's John Humphrey over here.
So we're going to check out from an awesome YouTube channel who deserves to be way bigger than a lot of channels, deserves to be way bigger than us. I'm still so shocked that he only has this many. He only has 6,270 subs as we're filming this.
Let's get him to 10.
But yet he has some videos that have like hundreds of thousands of views. And he has this new one out, Avengers Infinity War retro trailer, which I'm excited to see. This video has 200,000 views. This guy deserves to be bigger. So please subscribe to this guy's channel immediately if you've seen his videos before. He's done like the mashups of Justice League, Shrek Ragnarok. There's some funny ass shit this guy does. And
Shrek Ragnarok.
Shrek Ragnarok was great. Yeah, that was great. And Patron of the Day shout out today for David Gandy. Give you your full shout out towards the end of the video, buddy. But right now, let's check out this retro style video.
At the far end of the universe, there is an evil that wants to everything.
Oh, man.
And only a group of
Nice.
people can stop him.
Oh, that's right.
They added Doctor Strange?
To do. Captain America. Iron Man.
I want to protect the people.
Spider-Man. Black Widow. Vision. Ant-Man. Scarlet Witch. Falcon. The Hulk. Black Panther. Doctor Strange. Winter Soldier. The Punisher. Thor.
Who the hell are you guys?
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Where'd you get that crap?
I am Groot. And a lot of others.
Oh, God.
They are locked in a battle to the death. Infinity Stone. A battle that will finally be fought across the galaxy. On Earth.
What's that? It says Stanley.
You know what it's like to lose. What do we do, Cap? We fight.
Is this part of the plan?
I could do this all day. Avengers saga continues. Infinity War. Live the adventure.
I love the tracking.
Now it's a whole group of people.
The team.
Force is strong with you, Skywalker, but you are not a blender yet. You don't know the power of the blender side.
Kudos to you. Kudos to you guys. This is a great channel. Great channel. There was some stuff in here I've never seen. Was there a Doctor Strange in the past? Is that because I know some of this is not like when they take chocolate from Universal Soldier.
Yeah, I feel like Doctor
Winter
Strange
Soldier
has probably been aped. And I think that whoever they're using as Ant-Man, I think I've seen before from it's like a Japanese thing, isn't it?
It's crazy looking at all this footage that he put together, like with Thor, Hulk, Spider-Man. I love Data as Vision.
Yeah.
I mean, some of this I don't actually recognize.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know where Burt Reynolds is from here. I feel like an idiot for not knowing that. I feel like I should know that. The bad guy from Flash Gordon as Thanos. Was Chuck Norris Punisher at one point?
I was gonna ask that. I know Dolph Lundgren was Punisher at one point.
I don't remember Chuck Norris doing that.
Me neither. I know that they were making. I read an article once about them making like a Hulk and Spider-Man TV movie or something.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy about this is it puts you back in that reminder state of Marvel used to not be successful. Even the comics weren't successful back then. They began to get more successful. And then I remember like all the stories of them trying to bring Marvel to movies and TV and how they just kept failing, especially with the Cap and the Fantastic Four. That was just awful. And there was a Spider-Man live action show at one point.
Yeah.
I think in the 70s or 80s, one of those eras. This is exactly why I don't think it's some fad that's gonna die out or whatever, some genre that's gonna die out like Spielberg famously said. Because look at how they've evolved. They know how to evolve. They know how to stay up to date.
Well, yeah, this
I
is
would
a
love
blast
to
from the
watch
past.
all these. I would love to watch all the old ones.
It would be fun. I mean, I'm sure that they're plucky and enjoyable in their own way, and it is cool to see. Like they are novel. Like
Yeah.
it takes you back to the time where like comics were very different and regarded differently, and they were still trying it even back then. And
Yeah.
this makes you realize not that every clip is from a comic book related
Yeah.
show, but it makes you realize just how long we've been trying
Yeah.
to do this.
We talked about this on a Patreon video. I feel like video game movies are the next wave if they nail it and get it down right.
One of
Because
these days.
people think comic book movies is this giant wave. And I'm like, well, they've been trying to make it a wave for a very long time. And
Yeah.
then once they got a few down that were amazing, suddenly we get a huge influx of them. And
us a
I
while.
think once we get, I would say 2 at least, great video game movies, we're going to get a sweeping amount of video
Yeah,
game films.
once-
'Cause
once
there's
somebody
something-
cracks that
once
code.
once they have the code of like how to make a good video game movie, there's going to be a lot of video game movies that are going to try to follow that mold of those video game films, you know?
Yeah. And then eventually we'll have a heyday where there's a cinematic universe for every comic.
Yeah. Well, Darth Blender, I mean, I don't know how you guys managed to edit these all together so so seamlessly, man. It blends so it is a good blend. Because that's one thing that it can go wrong with a lot of these like supercuts or trailer spoofs is it can feel very choppy. They do this such a great thing where it feels like this could be a real thing at one point.
It
you
feels
know?
like something that was ripped out of the past and sort of
Re-uploaded.
revitalized.
Yeah.
yeah. This too just made me really want to see a live action Swamp Thing for now.
Yeah.
Because they borrowed Swamp Thing for Groot. That's a character I would love to see make a comeback in the now and see what the updated, super cool version
It was supposed to
would
be in
like.
Justice League Dark. Thank you, Darth Blender. And before this video wraps up, shout out today for our patron, David Gandy. David Gandy, it was so kind that when we were going through the whole troubleshooting process of getting the channel back, he actually increased his pledge. We got to do a Google Hangout with the guy. It's interesting because he's one of our older patrons.
Yeah.
Hence, retro. He's one of our retro subscribers.
These are one of our retro peeps, one of our learned folk.
I thought he would be like one of those older guys who has like a lot to say all the time, and he's actually like a really kind of quiet guy, and he has this sweet sincerity about him.
thoughtful dude.
He's a guitarist. He lives in California, and he's a guy with a lot of experience under his belt. He's just a sweet, humble human being, and man, I'm telling you, ladies,
Good energy, nice, calm eyes.
if you're into older men, David Gandy, he's single right now. And older guys, they tend to know what they're doing. And you could tell this guy keeps in shape. If you just want to know more information about the Gans,
The Gans.
that's what he calls it down
Gans.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm telling you,
It's
girls,
a letter away.
I could help you out, man. David Gandy, he's looking to plant his seed.
Yep, we're your official dating app, David Gandy.
We never joked like that once with him on the Google Hangout. Guys, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Make sure to check us out on Patreon. It's like a second YouTube channel over there.
Uncut.
And then there's some extra perks as well for higher reward tiers. Follow us there and check us out on the Stardust app. Download and follow us first.